You are now tuned into Southern Soul Saturdays with Donna Jean.
It's Southern Soul Saturdays with Donna Jean. Bringing you Southern Soul news and everything behind the scenes. It's Southern Soul Saturdays with Donna Jean. Bringing you exclusive interviews from Southern Soul kings and queens. It's Southern Soul Saturday.
I'll give it up for your host, Miss Donna Jean.
Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl Donna Jean. How are you? How are you? I'm great. Guess what? I'm back with another exciting episode of Southern Soul Saturdays. And guess what? Tonight I have the pleasure. So sometimes you don't even know when a person is an artist because when they're humble and you don't even know that they're an artist, but you've been hearing their music, but you didn't know that they were the artist that made that music. That's that person I got on here tonight because I have been hearing his song. It's going down in my inbox. Okay, y'all know I don't sing. So anyway, I would see this person on this live because I'm looking at BS 101 internet radios live on Saturday morning with JW. So he would play this song. I would hear the song. I would see the name Joshua Fitzpatrick, and I just didn't know that it was the same person that actually made the song because he would just say, "Hi, how y'all doing? Hey, everybody," and just humble. Never said, "Do y'all like my song?" or none of that. He was just humble. So, guys, here tonight on Southern Soul Saturdays with me, Donna Jean, you got Mr. J FITZ. Hey, J FITZ.
Yo. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for taking out the time from your busy schedule. Look like you might be headed to a show or something. And yeah, baby.
Everything is good. Hey, it's an honor. It's a pleasure. I thank you for reaching out to me. I'm so excited to be on the show with the one and only Miss Donna Jean. Oh man. So I'm just ecstatic, man. I thank you for recognizing me,
Well, you know what, J FITZ, like I said, you were so humble. I never knew when you would be on the live with us on JW's show that you were the actual person, because I love that little song going down in my inbox. And I was like, hey, this person must know how people be up in my inbox sometime. I got a little creep in my inbox right now. He gonna get creeped right on out. Don't play with me.
I can understand that. I made the song a few years ago. About 5 years ago now. And it took me places I never thought I'd be. I wrote the song. It was produced by Ron G, a producer out of Mobile, Alabama. Shout out to Ron G, man. I appreciate the love. People love the song. I got a lot of negativity from the guys because the guys was like, "Hey man, what you doing? You letting the cat out the bag?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm not really."
Because you shouldn't be in my inbox if you got some in your box. Okay.
I actually made the song to where I was telling the guys, just as well as somebody's in your inbox, somebody could be in your girl's inbox. So, I was just trying to put some light on the thing, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, it was a very fun song. I like the song.
It is. It's a very fun song. I like the song. But you know what? We're going to talk about the song. We're going to show the video to the song in a little bit. But I want to know about you. I understand that you are the youngest.
Yes.
And you were born in Una?
Una.
Una.
Yeah.
Now, you know that sounds like something off of a movie, right?
We ain't gonna get into that.
But I'm just saying, it sounds like a name that they made up on a movie. They was picking cotton in Una, Mississippi, but that's really the name of
Some years ago, way before I was born, they probably were. They probably were picking cotton.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm the youngest of four brothers. Um, you know how it is. Well, I don't know. I was the youngest, so I experienced a lot of things. My brothers, they taught me a lot of things. So I actually had the love of learned got the love of music from my older brother. He was always in his room with his radio up. He was always listening to J Keith Sweat, all those guys. So I got the love of R&B from him, and it went from his room to my room. I started writing poems that turned into songs about the age of 12. I started recording on tape and stuff like that around 15. So I've been doing music that long.
Okay. Most of your life you have been doing music.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that your mom, because I'm, most mamas down south, because I'm one of them country down south moms. I grew up in Alabama, across the line.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing we tried to instill in our children was to be involved in the church and going to, you went to somebody's service somewhere at some organization on a Sunday morning. So your mom kept you involved in church, and I applaud her for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Uh,
I know when I was doing the pre-interview talking with you Saturday, I want to say,
mm-hmm.
you were saying, "Oh, well, I'm going to go because I got to get to bed because I got to go to church in the morning." And for you to be a young person and still have that instilled in you, I applaud you. You can go ahead and let whoever that is trying to get in the car, get in the car.
That's my son. My son. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. My mom, she instilled it in me, and like I said, I'm 38 years old, and I know that's where all my health and my strength come from is the Lord. So I have to give Him all reverence, and I got to get in there because I got to get in there, and I got to stay in there because what's going on in the world today, if you ain't got the Lord, it's gonna be hard. So
Exactly. And then you said you were about your son. That was your son about to get in the car. So you have to instill something in him, because if not, the streets will take your child.
say that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
I applaud any man that's, doing what he needs to do with his children. So
mhm. Yeah, he's 8 years old, so it's a very fun and active time right now. So he's
yeah.
he's always into something. So I want to be there uh to tell him the right and the wrong things to do. And I know he's gonna make some wrong mistakes. So I want him to be able to come to me when he makes a wrong mistake to say, hey, what we need to do to correct this thing. So yeah.
Exactly. So J FITZ, I want you to tell me about I know you've sang background with some heavy hitters. So
Yeah.
tell us
Yeah.
about that.
Uh, um, I've vaguely forgot the years, the dates, but I've
You don't
sung back.
gotta have it here, but we just need to know the names of, so we'll know that your voice was in the background when you were singing with TK Soul.
Yes, I actually sung background for Lacey. Um, um, and not I didn't sing background for TK Soul. I actually went out on tour with him, and I opened up for him. So
Okay.
yeah, that was an awesome time. Shout out to TK Soul, one of the Southern Soul pioneers in this thing, bro. I appreciate the love. Shout out to Lacey for recognizing talent and taking me out to show me the game. So I appreciate everybody, all the old heads that was out there that started way before I ever thought about it, and were able to take their time out to show me some things. I appreciate that, guys. I love you. That's what I'm trying to do now. Guys that coming up under me are actually, on the same level that I am. I'm willing to share knowledge because that's the only way we're gonna grow. We got to share knowledge. We have to support one another.
Yeah. He's so humble, because on my list, I see that he has also worked with Wendell B. Mm.
Yes.
He's worked with Sir Charles Jones, Mr. Willie Clay, Urban Mystic, Karen Wolf, and none other than Mr. Bobby Rush. So that's a major accomplishment for those that don't know. That's a major accomplishment. All of those names that I just named, they're like they're up there. That's all I can say. They're up there.
Yes.
Bobby Rush, he is. Oh, I done lost track of Mr. Bobby Rush's age, but I know he's on over in years, and he's still performing. Just released a new song,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still performing. Still looks good as he did when I was youngish, and he still look youngish. Me and him, we both, that's a new word in case y'all want to use it. It's youngish.
Youngish.
Youngish. We
I
not
like.
young,
I
we
like that.
youngish. Yeah, we youngish. But to for you to have either open, travel with, sang for, or just been in the presence of those names that I just named, I just think a lot of that. So you can tell us about being around those people, how it helped, how it affected you, how it inspired you.
Oh, it just gave me the game. It gave me the game. It gave me wanting it more, wanting it more. Just it was just so much. It was so much. They just showed me a lot. Um I just wanted to be in their presence because it was certain things that I wanted to know, and not even just actually talking to them, being able to see them perform and them show me those type of things, to the do's and the don'ts. Always treat your fans with respect because they the one that employ you. So that was not my number one thing. Always respect the audience. You know, singing Southern Soul, you're gonna have an older audience. So I would always think that my grandmother would be out there. So I would do my show, but I wouldn't like do a whole lot of cursing or anything because grandmothers are out there and I wanted to respect them. So
We appreciate you.
you
Now,
got
this is what I will say. Now, grandmama and them might cuss theyself, but it's an expectation of a younger person being in the room not to curse.
right.
So yeah, I totally get what you're saying on that. Um, who were some of the people that inspired your style of music? Was it the people that I just named, or did you have others that inspired your styling?
Yeah, some of the names that were named like TK. I loved his youthful voice, his smoothness he had. Um Wendell B. Um all those guys, they had their own style, and that's what I really wanted to as myself, is to have my own style, you know. But I was always able to take a little bit from here, take a little bit from there, and a little bit from there, and I was like, boom, this is what I got. But all those guys, what I really loved about them was their resilience to keep on doing what they're doing over the years. Even though the young bucks was coming up in the game, they weren't afraid to just keep doing what they were doing because guess what they said? Hey, young buck, we laid the foundation. So to all those guys that laid the foundation, guys, I appreciate it, man. I love y'all. We just trying to continue to hold the candle, man, and keep it lit and for years to come.
So, what advice, since you have worked with some of the greats, you have worked with the greatest, in Southern soul and blues. Like I said, because when I saw Bobby Rush name, I was like, this baby ain't playing. He been there. What advice do you have for that artist that's coming along behind you? Because every artist should be able to tell someone that's behind them something to help guide them and pull them along. So, what is your advice?
Number one, believe in yourself, no matter what anyone says. Number two, keep going. Even when things get rough, because I was at that point. Things still get rough for me. And number three, always be able to have a listening ear. You can always, no matter how old you get, you're able to learn something. So always be able to take advice from someone.
Okay. So J FITZ, I know that you have a little person that is trying their best to see what's going on. Would you please introduce us to your son, if you don't mind, if you want him on camera? You can let him get on camera.
We gonna go, baby. There's Mr. Peyton Allen Fitzpatrick. Tell everybody
hi, Peyton, how are you?
Good.
Tell the world hello. Take your hand down. Say hi, world.
Hi, world.
Okay, because you in your daddy's interview.
He ready to go play some baseball.
He ready to go play some baseball. And you know what? He got daddy duties. I'm gonna put your video up, but I want you to introduce your video for us, and I will play the video so that you can get that young man, because I don't want no problems. I don't need no problems out of 8-year-olds. So if you don't mind, introduce your video inbox. And
Hey world, this is your guy J FITZ, man, and this is the world premiere on the Donna Jean, Miss Donna Jean show, the Southern Soul Saturdays, man. Miss Donna Jean, I love you. I thank y'all. This is J FITZ, and this is the world premiere of my single, my hot song, Inbox. I love y'all.
Man, I'm just riding around. It's going down in my inbox. Trying to find something to do. All the damn clubs are closed. It's going down in my inbox. And I ain't ready to go home. It's going down in my inbox. I look down at my phone, and the green light is blinking on. It's going down in my inbox. Somebody's in my inbox. It's going down in my inbox. Let me see what's going on. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. Oh, yeah. It's going down in my inbox. You know, it's the new spot. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and all the damn clubs are closed. I guess I'll go home, 'cause ain't no other place to go. I look down at my phone, and the green light is blinking on. Someone is in my inbox. Let me see what's going on. It's going down in my inbox. Oh, yeah. It's going down in my inbox. You know, it's the new spot. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down. She said, I know it's late, but I can't explain. I've been checking you out, and I like everything. I see that you're married, but I don't give a damn. 'Cause I'm in your inbox, and you know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. Oh, yeah. It's going down in my inbox. You know, it's the new spot. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just not making it home. 'Cause me and this woman, y'all, we been getting it on. Before I go in the house, let me check my phone and make sure that green light ain't blinking on. It's going down in my inbox. Oh, yeah. It's going down in my inbox. You know, it's the new spot. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. Oh, yeah. It's going down in my inbox. You know, it's the new spot. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down. You know how it's going down. It's going down in my inbox. It's going down in my inbox. You know how it's going down.
So guess what, guys? There you have it. Going down in his inbox. So believe it or not, he lost his connection. He was trying to get back in, but I know he has to take his son to his game, so I'm going to go ahead and just say this. Thank you so much, J FITZ, for being the person that you are, giving us an interview, granting me an interview, and taking your son to his game and everything. And guess what, guys? That's it. It's a wrap. The show is over. It's Saturday evening. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope to see you guys back here next week for another exciting episode of what? Southern Soul Saturdays with who? Me, your girl, Donna Jean. Have a great rest of your evening. And if you're an artist and you would like an interview, you can always reach out to me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. They told me I was on TikTok. I didn't even know. So please just reach out to me. You can get in my inbox. All right. So have a great evening. And I will see you guys soon. All right. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.